poem, My Mind to Me a Kingdom Is. So it is composed by Edward Dyer. So without wasting your time, let's start. My mind to me a kingdom is such perfect joy wherein I find. So the poet is saying that his mind is a kingdom where he finds joy, where he finds happiness that excels all other bliss, that excels all other bliss means joys. So according to him, his mind is a kingdom where he finds happiness, and that happiness which he gets surpasses all the other joys. Okay, which God or nature hath assigned, which is a gift of God. Okay, so he's saying that the happiness which he gets from his mind, which he gains from his mind, excels all the other joys, which is a gift of God. Okay, in very simple words, I'm telling you. Though much I want that most would have. This line means that the poet Edward Dyer does not have any materialistic desires. Now, what are materialistic desires? See, materialistic desires means car, bungalow, mansions, money. These all are materialistic desires. Yes, wife, of course, husband. These are all materialistic desires. Okay, so Edward Dyer, he does not crave for such kind of materialistic desires. This is what this line means. Though much I want that most would have, yet still my mind forbids to crave. So his mind doesn't crave for such kind of desires. Now, no princely port nor wealthy store. This is the second stanza. No princely port nor wealthy store. No princely port. Princely port means no king like desires, no king wills nor wealthy store. He does not have wills like kings. अच्छा किंग्स की कैसी डिजायर्स होती हैं? व्हाट काइंड ऑफ डिजायर्स डू किंग्स हैव? कि हमारे ये राज्य हो जाए, हमारे ये राज्य हो जाए, हमारे इतने सारे सब्जेक्ट्स हों, इतने घोड़े, इतने रथ हों, isn't it? So he does not have such kind of desires like kings, nor a wealthy store. He does not crave for wealth, no force to win a victory. That is, he does not even want to win victory. He does not want to win every time. For him, it is like losing is also good. Okay. No willy wit to serve a sore. So no willy wit to serve a sore. It means he does not want to win anything by doing cleverness. This is Mama Shakuni, if you remember. वो उनका जो डाइस वाला गेम था, isn't it? Gambling, which we call जुआ. सारा उन्होंने पासे पलट दी चालाकी से. सारे पांडव गए वनवास. आखिरी साल था अज्ञातवास का. तो मैं सीधे महाभारत पहुंच गई. So for Edward Dyer, for the poet, he does not want to win any victory by cleverness. जैसे शकुनी मामा ने cleverness से दुर्योधन को जिता दिया. ऐसा कुछ नहीं था उनके साथ. Edward Dyer के साथ. ठीक है. He does not want to win any victory by doing cleverness. No shape to win a loving eye. So no shape to win a loving eye. That it means that he does not want to change his outer self, his exterior, to grab attention from a loving eye. See, these days, what happens is, in order to gain somebody's attention, attraction, in order to attract somebody, what do? We go to gym, make six packs. Or when I talk about girls, what do? Plastic surgery. They change their outer self. Yes, they do not show their natural beauty. So what happens? In this way, they win a loving guy. Okay, are you understanding the context? Now, to none of these I yield as thrall. So, to none of them he desires. He desires none of them. क्या desire नहीं करता है? No princely port, that is no king like desires, no nor wealth, no force to win victory. He does not want victory every time. He does not want a victory by cleverness. He does not want to attract somebody. That is to attract a loving eye by changing his outer self. Okay? For why my mind despises them all, but why his mind ignores them all? इतने सारी आजकल की चीज़ों को क्यों ignore कर रहा है इसका mind? I see that plenty surfeit oft. So he's saying that he understands that plenty may lead to excess. Okay, कभी कभार plenty excess बन जाता है. And hasty climbers soonest fall. This line is very important. Okay, for me it is quite good. See, and hasty climbers soonest fall. Hasty means something very quick. कहते हैं ना, hast make waste. You can say, do it hastily, do it quickly. Yes. So the people who gain success very easily, very quickly, they have the soonest downfall. Okay. So the ones who get success very quickly also have a downfall very fast. Are you understanding? जैसे आजकल के कुछ social media influencers, yes, I'm not including all of them, but some of them are like कि एकदम से बहुत पॉपुलैरिटी मिल जाएगी, फिर कुछ महीने बाद एकदम कुछ है ही नहीं, आप बिल्कुल जीरो व्यूज़ भी नहीं हो रहा है, ठीक है, 1 व्यू भी नहीं हो रहा है, आई मीन से, और एक टाइम पर कभी उनके 25 मिलियन व्यूज़, 50 मिलियन व्यूज़. आर यू अंडरस्टैंडिंग? सो जिनकी एकदम से बहुत लंबी, बहुत एकदम क्विकली क्लाइंब होती है ना, जिनकी क्विकली जो सक्सेस अटेन करते हैं, ठीक है, उनकी सबसे ज़्यादा जल्दी डाउनफॉल भी होती है, ठीक है. आर यू अंडरस्टैंडिंग? See children, according to your age, I'm giving examples. You all belong to Generation Z. Okay, so do I. But it is that in order to make it easy, I'm giving you such kind of examples. Never mind. Yes, and hasty climbers soonest fall. I see that such as are aloft. He's saying that the people who have wealth, mishap doth threaten most of all. He's saying that अच्छा, इन दोनों lines को एक साथ पढ़ो. I see that such are as aloft. He's saying that the ones who are supplied with a lot of materialistic possessions, a lot of wealth, mishap doth threaten most of all. उन्हीं के साथ सबसे ज़्यादा mishappenings होती हैं. आर यू गेटिंग इट? लाइक कभी छोटा राजू ने किसी को मरवा दिया, तो वो किसको मरवा रहे हैं? बड़े बड़े सेलिब्रिटीज़ को। आर यू गेटिंग इट? सो वो क्यों मरवा रहे हैं? सेलिब्रिटीज़ के पास है पैसा, ठीक है? You're getting it right. So the ones who have wealth, the ones who have materialistic possessions, mishappening mostly threaten them. These get with toil and keep it with fear. So these get with toil. क्या toil से करते हैं? Toil means hard work. They achieve success. The people who have materialistic possessions, they achieve their success with hard work and keep it with fear. ठीक है, जिनके पास बहुत सारी wealth होती है, जिनके पास बहुत सारी सोना हार अपने लॉकर में बंद करके रखते हैं, उन्हें डर भी लगता है कि चोरी ना हो जाए. तो they have a lot of fear. They suffer from anxiety, you can say. Such cares my mind can never bear. So such kind of anxiety poet's mind can never bear. He cannot tolerate such kind of fear of losing anything. So okay, then I press to bear no haughty sway. He cannot make an effort to tolerate arrogance. Okay, I wish no more than me suffice. He does not wish more than sufficient. That is, he does not wish more than enough, for more than enough. See, let me give you a very simple example. Say suppose there is somebody gives you some food, okay, and पूरी थाली भरी हुई है, the plate is full of food, ठीक है, वो आपसे उतना जितना खाना है वो खत्म हुआ नहीं जा रहा है, और आप और मांगते जा रहे हैं, और एक एक करके इतना हो गया. सो एडवर्ड डायर, he does not wish for more than enough. I wish no more than may suffice. Suffice means sufficient. He does not wish more than sufficient. I do no more than well I may. He does not do more than he can do. That is, he does not wish not more than what's necessary. He doesn't exceed by limitations, in other words. Okay, then look what I want my mind supplies. So he's saying that whatever he wants, his mind supplies. It means that, say suppose he wants a car, उन्हें एक कार चाहिए, तो उनका माइंड इमेजिन कर देगा कि उनके पास एक कार है. So in other words, his imagination fulfills his desires. Lo, thus I trump like a king, my mind content with anything. So he's saying that just because of this ability, he trumps like a king, he wins like a king, he moves like a king, he overcomes every challenge and wins like a king. That is, my mind content with anything. His mind is satisfied. My content means satisfied. His mind is satisfied with anything. Okay, that is whatever comes in his way, his mind is satisfied with everything. Okay. See, I do no more than well I may. That is, he cannot do more than what is in his capabilities. Look what I want my mind supplies. His imagination fulfills his desires. Lo, does I trump like a king. He trumps like a king. He wins like a king. My mind content with anything. Content means satisfied. His mind is satisfied with everything, whatever comes in his way. ठीक है, आज 2 रोटी मिली, satisfy. ऐसे नहीं कि 4 रोटी क्यों नहीं मिली, जो मिल रहा ठीक है. I laugh not at another's loss, nor grudge not at another's gain. So यहाँ पे उन्होंने थोड़ी अच्छी बात कही थी. I laugh not at another's loss. That is, in this period, in this era of Kali Yuga, what happens? If somebody fails, what we do? देखो, fail हो गया दोबारा. हम हंस पड़ते हैं. We become happy कि कोई fail हो रहा है. हम अपने दुख से ज़्यादा तो औरों की खुशी में आजकल दुखी होते हैं, isn't it? So he's saying that I laugh not at another's loss. He does not laugh when somebody fails. Not grudge not at another's gain. So even he does not hold grudge against a person who wins, who succeeds. ठीक है? No worldly waves my mind can toss. So no external circumstances can affect his brain. I brook that is another's bane. So he's saying that I brook that is another's bane means the things, the challenges which may be way too suppressing for other people, they are normal for him. कभी ऐसा होता है ना, कोई चीज़, any challenge may be very stressful for us, but for another person the same challenge might be normal. ऐसा हो सकता है, ठीक है. कि मे बी कोई टेस्ट आपके लिए बहुत सिंपल लग रहा हो, वहीं पे आपके कोई फ्रेंड हो उसके लिए बहुत टफ लग रहा हो. I'm giving you a very simple explanation. Okay, I brook that is another's bane. That is the challenges which might seem very stressful for other people, that normal for him. I fear no foe nor fawn on friend. So he does not fear any foe. He does not fear any enemy, nor he flatters any friend. Flatters क्या होता है? कभी हम अपना काम निकालने के लिए ना लोगों को फ्लैटरी करते हैं, बटरिंग जिसे कहते हैं, ठीक है. So he does not fear any enemy nor fawn on friend. He does not even flatter a friend. ये मतलब जो मुँह पे very straightforward. This shows that the poet is very straightforward. Okay. I loathe not life nor dread mine end. अच्छा, इस लाइन को समझना. I loathe not life. He does not hate his life. He neither hates his life nor he hates his end. End क्या होता है? What is end? Death. Although death is not the end. Okay. But still, I loathe not life. He does not hate his life nor he hates his end, his death. He doesn't hate his life, nor he hates his death. Now, the last stanza. My wealth is health and perfect ease. So, for him, his wealth, his his wealth is his health and a perfect ease. These days, what's happening is youngsters, they only focus on earning wealth. But in this busy life of earning wealth, a lot of materialistic possessions they have. Yes, in this busy life, they forget to take care of their health. So there is a quote even, wealth is health is wealth. Yes, so for him, his wealth is his health and perfect ease. अच्छा, अगर आपकी हेल्थ ही ठीक नहीं है, अगर आप बीमार पड़ो, नॉट आप, अगर कोई बीमार पड़ा है तो वो काम कैसे करेगा? काम नहीं करेगा तो how will the wealth come? Isn't it? My wealth is health and perfect ease. And conscience clear, my chief defense. And conscience clear, my chief defense means, and his inner voice is his chief defense. It means that he often believes in intuitions. उनको intuitions आते हैं, ठीक है? And his inner voice is his chief defense. That is, his inner voice or his conscience clears his doubts or leads him to the correct path. Okay, or his inner voice takes decisions. Another interpretation. Okay, I never seek by bribes to please. The poet never flatters or bribe or please to impress anyone. Okay, he never bribes nor he flatters to impress anyone, nor by desert to give offense. Then this line means not by desire to give offense. Even if somebody deserves hatred, he does not offend them. Okay? Thus do I live, thus will I die. Would all did so as well as I. So he's saying that either he lives or die. All should do just he did. Are you understanding? All should be like him. One should not have materialistic possessions. One should not hate somebody, even that person deserves hatred. One should not flatter anyone. All the virtues one must follow. He's saying that in the last line. Would all did so as well as I. Okay, very easy. Now the rhyming scheme of this poem is A B C B D D E F E G H H I J I J K K L M L N O O. See, here it is written. Let's look here. Sorry. P Q P Q R R S T S T V V. Okay, this is the rhyming scheme. And if you don't know how to take out the rhyming scheme, please comment down below, or I would post another short for it, another reel for it, for casting options. ठीक है. So thank you everyone. पढ़ते रहिए और को पढ़ाते रहिए, नॉलेज बढ़ाते रहिए.